Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, PA, the man with electric football fingers so quick and nimble they defy the human eye. I present to you the one and only Mr. National and the Mr. National Podcast.
There he is.
So you're right.
Live in living color.
Alive and in living color. Every time I try to leave, you know what I mean? I try to leave the game. The game won't let me leave. They drag me back.
He's back. He's back.
It's back. Well, I never left. You know what I mean? I'm back like I forgot something. What's up, everybody? My man P Dub. Man, it feels great. I feel big today. I feel big. You know.
Yeah. I'm amped up. Mr. National Podcast. Here we go.
I can't believe I didn't get fired yet.
We did some interviews, and nobody really came through with the authentic Mr. National style, so we reverted back to the original.
There you go. Right. Often imitated, never duplicated, whatever that is.
What's going on, man? It's been a while.
It's been too long.
Yeah, my bad.
I didn't know if you had fired me or you got too busy. You know what I mean? You started the new job and everything.
Yeah, man. Work, life, and just, keeping everybody satisfied.
Except for yourself, right?
That's right.
You gonna start playing basketball again? It's warming up. You gonna get back on the hardwood?
Yeah, I need to, because something's got to give. These pounds.
Right, them COVID pounds. Everybody has them.
Yeah,
the COVID pounds.
Yep, I need to. What about you?
No, I've been gave up.
Yeah, but what are you doing to stay in shape? Yeah, your volume went down.
Yeah, it's over. That part is over. You know what I mean? I remember one of the MFCA conventions.
Your volume went down there, National.
My volume. Oh,
yeah.
What's going on? Hold on.
Technical difficulties in the studio.
I think it was a phone call. Maybe came in. Hold on. How about now? My better.
There you go. Yep. There you go.
All right, there we go. That's what happens when you use your phone as your video device. I mean, we ain't all fancy like. Oh my goodness, I can't even get the like those. What's Maurice Electric Coach?
Mo Robinson.
Yeah.
No,
right.
We're just a shoestring budget here. Right. The bare minimum.
Like our boy, what is Macaulay, Jeff?
Low budget. You're right. He's our spirit animal.
Arcade games. You know what I mean? Just a cell phone. Not all of us could be like Electric Coach and Electric Gridiron. Those guys. That's next level. But the basketball, Pete up, gave it up. Used to play a lot. Going back to the MFCA convention, we had the convention in a rec center, a boys club. And they had a gym, and we were playing basketball in there. Wolf, I think it was Matt Colt, John Martin. Oh, it was nuts. That's let's say it was probably 2010 or 9, something like that. It was.
All right.
Yeah. So no more basketball for me, but I do watch basketball.
Oh, and speaking of, here we are. We're in the thick of it now.
Yeah, the thick of it. NBA playoffs, the first rounds.
Hey, National. Before we get to the NBA, how did you like the tournament, the March Madness? It was kind of nuts, wasn't it?
It was. I'm a big Duke fan,
right?
And I didn't pick them in my bracket. You did pretty bad, didn't you, in the bracket?
Yeah, I did horrible. Yeah. Well, Michigan State's my team, but they played Duke in the second round. So I'm like, there's no way Michigan State this year. They're not good. They're not going to beat Duke. I picked Duke, but I didn't get anything beyond like the second round. I mean, it was just like,
yeah, I think your whoever you had your champion got knocked out kind of early.
Yeah, I think I had Baylor.
Yeah. Nobody repeats in that thing, man. Yeah, that's what you had, Baylor. I had Kansas, and when I filled out too, I had Kansas and I had UCLA, and another one. So I did okay.
Marcus Thompson. What the hell was it? Like, did he have some sort of crystal ball or something?
I know, dude. He had it nailed. He did real good.
Yeah.
But back to my point, I'm a Dookie. Chris Stringer will tell you I'm Duke. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ed Rue Morgans will tell you I'm Duke. Those guys, Ed Rue painted up a college football team, Duke, for me, and I use all the basketball players for the roster.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah.
Like Bobby Hurley was your quarterback?
Yeah, Bobby Hurley. Bobby Hurley was the quarterback. Right. Grant Hill running back. Leitner. I think Leitner was either a tight end or a looper or something. He was a blitzer. It was.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty unique. But with that tournament, I was hoping Duke would get there. I was hoping Duke would win it, but I didn't want to jinx them, so I didn't pick them to go that far. I think I had them knocked probably to the Elite Eight, maybe. I'm at the Elite Eight. Or the Sweet 16, and then that was it. And I started picking other teams. But, I thought it was great. Kansas was they just looked all year like they were the team to beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gonzaga, those they choke artists now. They went from being a Cinderella team to the darling, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so now they're a powerhouse.
Yeah.
And now they're expected to go, and they don't get
there.
They don't
now. Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? It's something to be the hunter, and then you're the hunted. The target's on your back.
There's something about that, especially in the March Madness, man, where the big giants, they love to knock down those giants.
Yeah, what was the team?
There was some great games.
It was great game. It was a great story. Was the Saint somebody?
St. Petersburg.
St. Peters from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Shaheem Holloway, who played for Seton Hall, he does good coaching St. Peters. He gets hired at his alma mater. He's the new Seton Hall head coach basketball. So.
Oh, now he just got okay. Really?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Wow.
You have success in the tournament with your small school. And here's the big school, Division I, Seton Hall. Hey, you know what? We want you to come home.
Yeah.
Wow. But we've been waiting for the opening. No, you weren't. I'm on the cover of Sports Illustrated, social media talking about us. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how it works, I guess. You got to take opportunities when they come, right? You know what it is, man? Luck is not luck. It's what do they say? It's like when hard work meets opportunity.
Yes.
So
Eminem said it in a song. You know what I mean? That's if the opportunity knocks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got one chance, you know what I mean? Failure is not an option. But that was March Madness. That was March. We're into April, right? Are we in April still?
Yeah, it's April. Yeah.
Man, this year is just flying by.
Yeah.
Flying by. But NBA playoffs, I think the best series is going to be, and I hate that one of those teams are going to lose because both of them could actually win it, the Celtics versus the Nets.
Yeah.
And those Boston fans getting on Kyrie and he giving them the middle finger. Yeah. He's going to get fined. They haven't posted or announced his fine, but he's definitely going to get fined. He gave him a double bird. You know what I mean?
No, he's funny because he's putting what do they say? He's putting asses in the chairs.
Oh yeah,
asses in the seats. He's selling tickets.
He is selling tickets.
As much as you may hate the guy, he's selling those tickets.
Dude, I'm a Boston fan, I was like, get the ball out of that guy's hand. He was killing us.
Yeah.
Nobody could guard him. Nobody. Here in Philly, the city's going crazy because, the Sixers are off to a good start.
Yeah.
They're up 2-0 on Toronto. Other thing with the city, we went back to our mask mandate or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, indoors.
It doesn't matter to you, right?
Nah.
Natural same anywhere, right? Blow earbuds in, got the mask.
Yeah, I got the mask, I got the neck gaiter. Well, especially with work, you always masked up. But now, if you're at the Sixers game, you got to wear a mask. You go into a store now, you got to wear a mask. It's kind of like I wish they had never stopped it because now people are used to not wearing a mask.
Right.
It's going to be hard, especially these Philly people. I mean,
yeah, right. Yeah.
They are so. You don't realize how rude we are until you go somewhere else, and people are like
right.
speaking to you and like being all nice, and you're like, well, why are you talking to me? You know what I mean? The Philly come out like what I mean. Like you think they trying to set you up or something. So that's you just can't turn that Philly off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody's like, hey, how you doing? I mean, compliment you on something and have a nice day, and you'd be like, well, now what they want?
Yeah, what's your angle? What's your
angle? Right. What set this mofo from? What set this mofo from? So no.
We went to a Pistons game. I don't know if you saw that. They played Dallas, so we got to see
Luka.
Oh my God, that guy just pisses everybody off.
Does he?
Yeah, I mean, just the way he plays is so goofy, man.
Yeah.
No, he's good. I mean,
he's good.
Yeah,
he doesn't look as fluid as some of them other guys, but
he's just big and he's real skilled, And
wow. Did you have like seats close down, or were you in the middle?
Seats were kind of in the corner, but we had lower bowl.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at lower bowl in the playoffs is going to cost you about for NBA two something starting out. You know what I mean?
For like and this is the Pistons too, so it was a little bit easier to get.
Right. It's not the Larry Brown,
right?
Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups.
No, this is the Cade Cunningham is our maybe he'll get Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, it's not the bad boys Isaiah and Dumars.
Right.
No, this
we saw Ben Wallace there. That was cool.
You go down a day of the game and get a good seat at a good price right about now.
Yeah, but that was Doncic is a good player. That was fun to watch. Be able to
they're the number 4 seed,
right?
And they are playing, I think, Utah, and Luka has been out both games.
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's nursing some kind of injury. He missed the first game. They lost. The second game, I think, was yesterday. Jalen Brunson, who went to Villanova, scored like 41 points.
Did he? He scored like 28 against the Pistons.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
Jalen. I wasn't going to say local, but he played here at Villanova local. So,
okay. All right.
Yeah. So playoffs games are going great. You know what I mean? It's a great time with sports, P-Dub.
Yeah.
You got the NBA playoffs. Hockey playoffs is right around the corner. Baseball is just kicking in. I mean, that's going to take a little time to warm up because they were in a lockout. And I was like, every time baseball seems to be turning the corner, they kick themselves in the nuts. You know what I mean? The lockout. You know what I mean? The Houston Astros scandal.
Right.
Some guy that everybody's getting behind is smashing home runs and on pace, and you think he's clean, and it comes out he was juicing, he gets suspended. So they just can't get out of their way. I do like the idea if they're going to ban the shift. I like that. Let's get back to some solid baseball.
Ban the shift.
The shift, like where the second baseman is basically playing
like
shortstop. The shortstop is in the outfield. They use computers. They use hitting what is it, analytics.
Analytics, okay. Really? They're gonna ban
see,
I didn't know.
Oh my God, Pete, up, it's so bad where they know which way a guy is usually hitting the ball.
I don't think they should do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Huh? No, I don't think they should ban it. Like shit, shift on me. I'll hit it to right field.
Nah, it's hard.
Well,
I don't think they should have it.
No. If you can't hit to the opposite field, then.
But it's hard because here's what they're doing. They're going to shift you. They know you're a pull hitter, so they're going to bring everybody over to that side, and the pitcher is going to pitch you inside, hard, low, and inside to make. It's hard to take an inside pitch the other way.
Well, that's interesting. I haven't been watching it close. I didn't know.
So, oh yeah, it's bad. So
is that this year they banned it? Or?
No, not this year. They're talking about it. It's going to come soon. But so I wouldn't totally ban the shift. I would like to see it being like almost like each team gets like 2 or 3, depending on the manager, and the manager gets the shift 2 or 3 times per game, and
right,
and that kind of makes it more interesting. When is this manager going like a challenge?
Right, yeah,
like a challenge. So he's going to use it.
I'm more of a purist. I don't like the challenge flags. I don't like the replay, and I like the shift. And I don't like the pitch. And
the shift is an old school. The shift, they never had the shift back in the day.
But it's I don't know. I just feel like it's
Ted Williams, Rod Carew, they didn't hit against the shift.
Right.
You played your position and you hit it there, and that was it. The fact that these guys can bat .330 and all that stuff with all that, technology and them pinpointing where you're going to hit the ball. And that's one thing, like you say, just hit it the opposite side. They can if the pitcher was throwing regular pitches, but the pitcher knows from the manager that we got the shift on, pitch him inside. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I know it's not old school, but I'm a purist as in like leave the rules the same.
Okay.
And let the players and the teams figure it out.
Right.
And so, and if you want to, so if you think that I'm just going to pull it every time, then bring it.
Okay.
You hit it,
And you don't like replays, fixing a call, and none of the sports.
Yeah, me personally, I'm on the fence on that. I mean, you like to get the calls right, but I'm also like, it's like, NBA. It's the game has a flow. Keep the game going, and the referees are part of the game.
Right.
I don't like when they just stop it and they go look at the thing, and it's like overturn.
The worst part about it is they look every foul in basketball. They got to go look at the monitor and see if he hit him in the head, and that could be a flagrant.
Right. Yeah. And
I'm like, if the ball is up there by your head and you swinging at the ball and hit me in the head, that's basketball.
That's basketball, right? And the referee made the call and make and
no, they're gonna call it a foul. You hit, we seen it. You're gonna foul, but now we gotta look at the monitor and see what the intent was of you swinging. Were you swinging at the ball, or were you really trying to hit him in the head? Yeah.
To me, like, you got referees that'll call it close. You got referees that'll let them play. And that's part of the flow of the game. Right,
of the game. You see how the refs are calling it, and then you adjust accordingly.
Me personally, I mean, I understand about replay. I get why people like it. But me personally, I could live without it. Football, baseball.
I like them. I like the replays. I like using the technology and everything, except for when it comes to the shift in baseball. That's too much. That's just too much. I mean, that's crazy.
Interesting. I didn't realize they were going to do that though. That's why.
Yeah, they might.
I do actually like your idea about just maybe a few times a game, because then it would add like a little element of strategy of when to.
When you're going to do it.
Your challenge flag.
I mean? I got bases loaded. I got one out. I really need to pitch this guy into my shift and try to get this double play. Right. And then you save it for that inning or whatever. So I don't think banning it would work. I think they should just use it like a shift challenge. He's going to shift on this play. Moving right along on the Mr. National podcast. Pete, I'm gonna tell you, I'm happy to be talking to you. I'm happy.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah. This is great. This is my therapy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too, man.
Like you say, you work. You get to do some things, but our little back and forth, even with Smokestack, I don't get to see him as much either. So
right.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, you know what? I will see Smokestack on Thursday probably, because that's a thing we've been doing over the years. He gets all his publications and literatures, and we watch the draft.
Oh, okay.
NFL draft. I mean, it starts on Thursday.
The NFL, yeah.
It's in Vegas. You know what I mean? It's in Vegas. So
this weekend in Vegas?
Yeah, Thursday.
You know who's going to be in Vegas this weekend?
Who's going to be in Vegas?
This guy.
No way.
Yeah. I'm not going to the NFL draft, but
you might not catch the draft. You got to. You're going to be out there. Where you staying? You staying on the Strip?
Yeah, the Sahara.
Oh yeah.
You been there?
That's one of the newer ones, I think.
Is it? I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I've been to Vegas a few times.
I've never been. So
wow, right. Maybe I'll look at some flights. I need.
Awesome.
I'm gonna surprise you. Show up to Sahara. I want to see Paul Pate. Where is he? He owes me money. But I don't know who's on the thing for the number one pick of the draft. That's
I know that
I think it's a defensive guy.
That Thibodeau guy? Is that who they're looking at?
I think that might be it. Well, you know the draft. Well, are you going to be available Thursday? Friday? One of them. We got to get Spence on. He's our draft. He's our version of Mel Kiper.
right. And he knows all the players.
Yeah. Spence is pretty good. He was nailing them.
What about all the trades? There's been a lot of trades this offseason.
Dude, unbelievable. And we still ain't traded Jimmy G yet.
Yeah, right. You guys with them.
I mean, all these quarterbacks are going everywhere, and we still stuck with that Jimmy G.
Pick a new team, man. Cowboys are gonna suck this year. They're gonna.
Oh my goodness.
They're in disarray, man.
They traded Amari Cooper. I can't believe that.
The one dude that was money all year.
Right. Because of him and Dak. Dak is a whiner.
Yeah. That team's in disarray. Anyway.
The Chiefs, dude. The Chiefs. I cannot see the Chiefs being as lethal as they have been without the cheetah. I don't see it.
That dude's on another level, man. It's
that dude won that Super Bowl against the 49ers for him.
I mean, he's playing like a Madden or something out there.
Yeah, he's video game stuff.
Yeah,
but he's in Miami. I think he made a huge mistake, though. I mean,
leaving there.
He chased money. I mean, Tagovailoa is going to get you the ball,
right?
I mean, he made the mistake of that Julius Thomas, that tight end that was with the Broncos. He was playing with Peyton. Okay, this guy came out of nowhere to obscurity to being an all-pro NFL tight end.
Mm-hmm.
He took the money. He wanted the bag. He took the bag. He went to Jacksonville. You never heard from him again. Never. I think that's what's going. I think that's what's going to happen with Tyreek Hill.
Well, I don't know. Never hear from him again. I mean, he's legit, but he's definitely not going to get the numbers he got.
I bet he won't make the Pro Bowl. He won't make the Pro Bowl this year. Yeah. I don't see that happening. Yeah. He was a fixture in a Pro Bowl with Kansas City.
See how Mahomes does now without Hill,
Yeah. I think Mahomes will do better without him and will have a better season than Tyreek Hill will have 100%. Without Kansas City.
I mean, first of all, it's Mahomes, but second of all, it's Kansas City and and
Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy and all that stuff. I still don't know how Bieniemy hasn't gotten hired for a job yet. Head coach Byron Leftwich hasn't gotten hired.
Yeah. Well, there's you know about that lawsuit, right?
Yeah, that's right. We haven't talked about that. That was Brian Flores. Now,
yeah. So I read about that.
Go ahead. Let me hear what you probably got some inside. Dude, we need that music. Breaking news from P-Dub.
Yeah, I think he's got a legit case. I mean, the numbers don't lie, right?
Of course he got a legit, but ain't nobody want to hear it. I mean, I don't know.
It's America.
It's the way it is. I mean, so what? I mean, it's the way it is. I mean, he wasn't saying nothing when he had a job. Then he gets fired.
Right,
so it looks like spilled milk to me.
What are you saying? Like, was Mike Tomlin supposed to say something?
Right. Like if Mike Tomlin, who's coaching and has been coaching and has been successful, before all this happened, if he went on a tirade, was like, I need more. I want more head coach, even though he don't have any blacks on his staff, which is kind of odd. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying that he was a coach. If he had said something then, Mike Tomlin, if he speaks up on it, Flores was a coach. He never talked about, why isn't it more blacks and nothing. Then he gets fired and he gets mad because Belichick texts Black Brian instead of White Brian. And,
so bad. Oh my God.
and he's all bent out of shape and all this lawsuit stuff. So, I mean, of course he has a case, but he can't. You just can't tell an NFL owner who they should hire. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm a black person and I feel bad about it, but it's the way it is. You just, you know what I mean? You just know what you're in store for. And I just don't like the timing of it. I just thought I would have felt better about it if Brian Flores had already been talking about it. Why isn't it more blacks in head coaching?
It's funny because, like, this is how our conversation usually goes, where I'm the white guy, but I'm like more butthurt about it than you are. You're the black guy, and you're just like, this is the way it is,
Oh yeah.
And you deal with it instead of
deal with it.
Yeah.
You don't cry. You don't say nobody gonna keep me down. Hey, I mean, if it's so bad and the NFL is the way it is, go to college. They don't have that problem in college football. Go to college, beat the black Nick Saban. You know what I mean? Build an empire there or something.
Right.
The fact that he was, so upset, he still took a job somewhere. I think he got hired as a coordinator somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I guess taking all of the Rooney Rule and hiring blacks, affirmative action, all that stuff out of it, just the fact that they were interviewing him, but they had already given the job to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's cold, man.
Right.
On that was rude. And
they right. But they had to because of the rule.
Because of the rule.
We got our guy. We can't say it. This guy done blown us away. This guy, Paul Pate, came in here and blew us away, dude. Right. Somebody's gonna have to come and just pull our drawers down. You know what I mean? And just
right.
So we got our guy. Yeah. But listen, the rules say we got to bring in Corey. So let's bring him in.
Right.
Let's see what
electric football coach, because I don't think that's how that's going to go.
I mean, it's not funny. I mean, it's sad. It's sad, Peter. But I just he didn't come out with his lawsuit until after he got fired, and then he got mad that somebody brought him in.
Well, I don't know. I guess I feel like.
What they was going to say? What they going to say? Oh, we already got our guy. Well, you ain't even gave me a chance to interview.
Right.
I got to come in for my interview. All right, well, come on in. But the other guy got the job. Come on. It's crazy. I don't know how they can fix it, P-Dub. I don't know if they can fix it. All I'm saying is his timing.
We agree that it's messed up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Ownership class.
Yeah.
Not hire black coaches, but they got all 75%, 80% black players.
Oh yeah, it's bad, but I mean, it is. He's got to. I don't know. Then he still took a job. It's like I'm a sue. Like it's like when you mad at some like a business, you don't give them your business no more. So why is he still working for him? Right. I got to feed my family. You're the highest name. Go to college. They'll give you you'll get a head coaching job in college, and then see what happens.
Go to do like Deion Sanders, man. He's tearing it up.
Dude, right. He lost his toe, though, or something.
Yeah, I think he lost 2 of them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's got a jacked up foot.
Can you imagine that? Right. Deion, fastest man return. The guy missing a toe. He can't run ever again. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's wild.
What do you think about that Russell Wilson trade?
John Elway always gets his man. That's what I think about.
I mean, you think that puts them in contention? That's a tough.
Yeah, that's a tough division. That's a tough division. You got the Chiefs, you got the Chargers, you got the Raiders, and then the Broncos. I still think the Broncos are they were the worst team in there. I think they're on the level now of the Raiders and Chargers.
Right.
I still think Kansas City is, the head of the class. Because Russell Wilson is a winner, dude. He is definitely going to make that team better.
Yeah, he's just one player that can make a team.
Yes, yes, make everybody around him better. He's tough. He's getting older though. But
think about Deshaun Watson going to Cleveland and them leaving Baker Mayfield in the cold.
They diss Baker, but hey,
yeah.
Baker just never could get over the hump. I mean, and I told you on the Mr. National podcast that Deshaun Watson was going to get out of that stuff.
Yeah,
like it was just all nothing.
Yeah.
I said,
it's looking like he's a Trump. Like Trump, just shake it off.
Shake it off, right? Yeah, I hit on them hoes. I came at them, and that was it. You know what I mean? That's crazy. You can't even Mac no more. You know what I mean? Everything gotta be social media. You gotta like somebody, and then if you get in their DMs and mess them, then you thirsty. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Can't even.
What are you supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
You said
I couldn't tell you, man.
I mean, for you, like, well, you marry everything, but for somebody single and stuff, yeah, you could go around there and hit on them. They'll just say, "Get out of here," whatever. But the fact that you got money and you're a celebrity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they want to come at you because you're a name. You're money.
You got to be careful, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to be careful because of who you are and what you do. You just can't do regular stuff like that. Yeah. You can't go in a massage parlor and be like, "Dang, you feel good. I wish I could take you home with me." That's harassment. You know what I mean? Because you do have enough money to pay their salary and bring them home with you. You know, can't do that. Can't do it.
Anyway, he landed on his feet in Cleveland. He's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how he's going to do in that cold weather, but
he'll be all right.
I mean, I feel bad about that Haskins dude. That was horrible.
Yeah,
Dwayne Haskins. He's a young life just going. But I'm just talking about the football part. That he had a good opportunity to be a starting quarterback and to rewrite his story, his legacy. I mean, he struggled with Washington.
Yeah,
that's true. But now he was in a good situation, I believe.
Well, it sounds like when everybody was struggling in Washington, that sounds like a cesspool there.
Yeah. Well, that's Snyder.
Yeah, kind of messed up there.
The Commanders. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Commanders. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Cleveland Guardians. That's the baseball, and now the Washington Commanders. So, yeah, we got to get them names. We got to get them names right. You know what I mean?
Used to it.
Yeah, we got to get used to it. But yeah, that was pretty sad with Haskins.
Yeah.
So now Mitchell Trubisky, who was like turn out to be a big flop in the league. Yeah, a bust. He gets the shot at it. I just wish the 49ers would trade Jimmy G. I thought they had traded him.
So Joe Montana I saw him talking about it. He thought they were fine with Jimmy G.
They are. They okay with him.
Yeah. So what do you want? What's the move you want to see him make?
We are good with him. We could fight for a division with him. We could be winning, but it's only so far he's going to screw it up at the worst time, in a big game. So it's like you read the end of the story already. I know how this is going to end. With Jimmy G. Well, I mean, we have seen this movie already.
Shot and got Russell Wilson. You think that would have been?
No, I didn't want Russell. I wanted. I wanted Deshaun Watson. I would have been happy with that. I would have walked to San Francisco if we had got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron was the guy I wanted.
Right.
I would have been happy with Deshaun Watson. You know what I mean? Because now with Deshaun Watson, not only, you know what I mean, he's a great football player, but now you're going to have all them women groups and all that. You don't want all that circus. I mean, maybe Cleveland can handle it. The 49ers, we don't want that crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe now's the year to go ahead and invest in Love, the young guy. Put him in and let him start. You know,
who, our guy?
Yeah.
No, what's his name? His name not Love. Is
what's his
Trey
name?
Lance.
Yeah. Where did I come with Love?
Oh no.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. Yeah. I mean, he sucks. He might not even be the answer, Peter. I see him. I went to Arizona that game when he started. It was bad. You know what I mean? He got a whole off season of getting the reps. They working him in. He's Kyle Shanahan guy. That's the guy he wanted. Maybe he can make him work because he could definitely run. He has a cannon arm and all that stuff. But he just from what I saw, he don't. I'm not confident in him either. But I'd rather take a step or two back, and go with him rather than having my heart pulled out at the worst opportunity with Jimmy G. You know what I mean? I'm done with that. How many times do you let your girlfriend cheat on you or let you down and you take her back? You know what I mean? You say, enough's enough. I can do better.
Right.
I can do better by myself. You know what I mean? We can do better with Trey Lance. I'm done with that. So NFL draft is Thursday. Maybe we'll get with Pete up. Maybe we'll do a Stack with Nat show, hyping up the draft and get Spence in here, something. But that's the draft. Pete up. Now we getting to the grand finale of our podcast.
Yeah,
and probably one of the reasons we finally had to get together, that little post. Now I'm gonna tell you a post that I put up that hasn't even been up yet. I put a post in the Tournament of Champions forum. Okay. Now somehow it's got a moderator or something like that has to approve the post.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So it's pending.
Brother on us now, huh?
Yeah. So I mean, I might put it in the MFCA one, but it was in the TOC. I posted a suggestion. You know what I mean? The Clash. Darrell did a great job. He's actually turning over the reins of the Clash to another coach. I forget this guy's name. I just met him there. Huh?
Levi Franklin? Is that who?
Yes, I think that's who it is. Yep. I was shocked. But you know what I mean? Dave Nichols did the same thing with the Bama Blast. He did his 20 years.
Yep.
Gave it over to Charles Lane. So the Clash, I had a great time. That's the one thing I don't miss so much the competition too much, on the board. I just miss seeing the people, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Seeing the guys. So, but the tournament champions, my suggestion on the post was, I could put this out here now, I could probably speak better than I can write. I'm not a smokestack, you know what I mean? Wizard of words. But I was saying that the TOC, okay, was there? I was asking, was there an opening for a new TOC event? I didn't know. I wasn't sure what months each one ran, and if it was room for another one. My suggestion was, what if we had a tournament? You know what I mean? Starting something is easy, but to keep it going, that's the hard thing.
Right.
League, especially, with anything, but in electric football, leagues, tournaments. So the pressure of getting you, Selby's doing a great job with the one in North Carolina. He's got it. Now to keep it going. Cello,
right.
The one in California, to keep it going. Every year it comes around. So it gets us a lot of pressures, a lot of
and if you get
anticipation.
And if you get a good one, keep it going.
Keep it going, right. My idea, if it was room in the TOC for another event, was to have one that could move from location to location. Because maybe, coaches, maybe you might want to have one. I know we used to have one in Ohio that John Martin used to do. It was great, but just the year after year was too much for John.
Right.
So maybe John would have a year to bring it back. And then maybe another coach, maybe in Texas, would want to have one. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it would be a moving from a rotating tournament from year to year that would be a TOC event.
With the convention, the championship.
Say that again?
The championship at the end.
Yeah, that would stay the same.
But it goes to different locations.
Yes, every 2 years. Every 2 years, I think they're trying to stay with 2 years. But this one TOC, let's call it the national TOC, because it's jumping all around the nation.
Just
maybe we'll have one in Philly. Maybe I can have one. Maybe we'll have one in Philadelphia.
Right.
TOC event. Boom. The next year, you already know John Martin is going to have it in Ohio.
Right.
The year after that, it'll go maybe to Richmond. That was my suggestion that I put on the TOC forum, but it hasn't been approved yet. I don't know what I said wrong. I don't know.
But you gotta be, you can't just post any kind of craziness like ideas or something. They're not really open to that kind of nonsense.
That's why I got my own podcast, and I can expose them. I can expose them phonies, whoever the administrators. If I post something, I want it up immediately. The hell, you know what I mean?
Infringing on your speech.
My freedom of speech.
Trying to cancel Mr. National.
Fight the power.
Can't cancel.
Okay, so now the one that did get out, that got some wheels turning. That was on the MFCA tournament, the Masters of Electric Football tournament.
I like that one.
Yeah,
it was jacket.
The green jacket as the prize, and maybe cash money. You would be mastering multiple styles, rule sets as you advance through the tournament. And P-Dub, we close in age and stuff. We remember the Bruce Lee movie Game of Death, where Bruce Lee kept running up the steps, and every time his challenge got tougher and tougher and tougher. So finally, he was up against 7'1" Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right on his chest.
Yeah. So that was kind of like my blueprint for
gauntlet. You got
the gauntlet.
Through the gauntlet, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe let's just use the NCAA tournament, the round of 64. Everybody knows the TOC, the most easiest one to operate and get going.
Right.
You do TOC rules.
Right.
Then half of them will be going. You down to 32. Then you pick another rule set.
Yeah.
And on the post, I just use random. I didn't. Just random. Texas shootout, the strategy divider. You can use any FL. And then I was like, the championship, use ToPro or something like that. So, everybody dissected every little thing. It was just examples.
Yeah, right. You're just throwing out
styles that had names. But the ToPro, yeah, why not? Championship, like you say, one board, why not? If you want to use it,
one,
and then they're talking about, oh, well, it's not made for tournament style. Well, it wouldn't be tournament style. It would be one game. If ToPro was the championship, you can have it in its entirety because it's one game. Okay.
I just think that'd be wild too, because I've played ToPro against people, and I'm not, real great at building a team. I don't have a lot of experience. The best experience I've had recently was when Jim the Hulk Davis built me a team, and I was able to go to a tournament and actually play and actually compete because my team didn't suck.
Right.
But I do know that, like, to build a team to play ToPro, you're going to need different base talent than you would playing a TOC rules or most other rule sets.
Wow.
For example, your offensive line has to be a whole base length width apart.
Right.
Right. So you want to have your offensive line be able to turn.
Okay.
Plus, there is an offensive lineman downfield, like an ineligible receiver downfield rule.
Right.
So you want your offensive lineman to be slow. And you want to be able to turn,
Wow. Right.
You're going to have to be completely different base talent than you would if you rule set,
Right.
So it's interesting to see, like, okay, yeah, Jim the Hulk Davis is a great electric football player, but have him go all the way through the tournament and get to the championship, and now you play ToPro, and I'm just going to call ineligible receiver downfield every time. You're going to try to run it down my throat when my defensive linemen are going to shoot those gaps.
Right.
You have to do so. I might be able to play against Jim Davis. ToPro. Probably not, but I might be able to.
That's your whole thing. Like, if I can get through this tournament and get the ToPro, I could win it.
Right.
Because I have that advantage. You know what I mean? I mean, the same thing with the coach that plays Texas Shootout. You know what I mean? If I can get to this, I play in LA. I play in Texas. So I know that. You know what I mean? Guys like Pep and Don Hudson and Brandon Woodard. You know what I mean? All they would have to do is get there. They know they pretty much a shoe in the advance to the next thing. So the matchups will be insane.
It'd be fun.
It would just be fun, right? Like you said.
Everybody have to go in with the expectation of this is going to be wild. It's not going to really, play out like it usually does.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. You would not have, you know what I mean? I guess you take like Adrian and Kelly Newton and Brian Phillips. I mean, some of them, and Jim Davis and Ken Allen. Like, if those guys are flying, you know what I mean, to a tournament location,
right?
They flying back Sunday. They got to always predict that, like, I could be in it. I got to take that late flight.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
I might fly out Saturday night.
Yeah, right. Your flight's leaving Sunday morning. Mine too. So
play, but I'm going.
Right. Yeah. I watch it on my cell phone. But that's the thing. A tournament like that, everything's out the window because certain people know a certain style, but they would have to get by to get to their style.
This is the funny thing, though, is if you had a ToPro tournament, I'm sure that Brian Phillips would end up in the final against Jim Davis, against Adrian Baxter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Players that are good. They're going to learn the rules. They're going to figure out how to win, no matter what the rules are.
No matter what they are, right?
Yeah, who's good is good. It doesn't.
Right. See, that's the thing with ToPro. Like, it's involved, and you would have to trim it down for a whole tournament. You would. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't get the whole enjoyment out of it because it's a set clock. So if you went through it, but for one game, or if it was the final four,
right?
You could you.
Well, that's another misconception about ToPro. It doesn't necessarily have to be long. You can have a 15-minute quarters. Boom.
Right.
Yeah, it could be fast.
Right.
Yeah.
They do like 35, 40-minute halves or something like that in those tournaments or something.
Tournaments, I think the pool play, they do like 25, maybe.
25, right.
25-minute halves. So, it's about an hour, but you can get a good ToPro game in an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could be. When I first talked about it, like I remember Vance was like,
"It's not making it about TOPRO. The idea is the tournament is about different styles of play."
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just was talking out loud. Morgan loved it. Vance was like, "Count me in.
Sounds cool. I just like the unpredictability of it, you know.
Right. I'll handle the logistics of everything." So and the strategy divider, you know, Frank Johnson as a strategy, Jimbo,
right? They're all used.
AJ, they come from that you know, Don Smith,
right?
Richard Garrison, all those 757 guys. So it, like you say, the unpredictability, and it would be fun. It would be fun, and it would be different. So the post got
a lot of people were kind of into it.
Oh, it was. It went a little bit left, and guys was, but you know, I didn't put it up there to start trouble. It was just, hey, what do you guys think of this? This might be fun, and you know, the mastering the multiple thing, the green jacket prize. I thought it was it'd be cool. So
I think you should do it. I think you should line it up and run it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working on it, P-Dub. You know, going to the class, seeing Darrell and everybody that was there.
Yeah,
you know,
see him.
I miss Roger Fisher. I haven't seen Raj and Dustin in a while, so hopefully I get to see them guys.
Yeah.
Soon. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start putting pen to paper, is it what they say?
Right. Okay.
And start, you know,
here first.
Yeah. Try to figure it out how it would be done, and start which rules would be just off the top of your head, Pete. Before I let you go, it's getting late. How many coaches you think would compete?
Well, I think. I don't know. I think if you got 32 in there, that'd be great. Then you could have a nice, you know,
even out.
Yeah, run first.
I was thinking about it would probably be 40. I was thinking 45, 46 coaches.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But the thing is like, every coach is going to need to be prepared to go all the way, like you said. Like it's not, you know.
Yeah, the way I would do it, it would be tutorials in every rule set, and the pool play thing would kind of be like set up where you learning and playing the rule sets that you don't know, and it would just be all right. This first round of pool play, we're gonna play this rule set. Wouldn't even bother with TOC. That's in everybody's. But the other rule sets that we got in there, we're gonna play them.
Oh, okay.
And then, like I said, you enlist masters of the particular rule set.
Right, I got you. Okay.
As kind of like umpires and mentors, you know, to make sure everybody gets it down.
Right.
Or have it written out. You have rule books printed out or in your phone. So yeah, it would. You know, I don't do nothing.
Yeah, right. Nothing happens. You're already thinking it through, huh?
Oh yeah. Like I was thinking out my sitcom that never got going.
Yeah.
All these ideas, but no, the electric football thing would be easy. You know what I mean? Not easy, but it can be done. It can be done. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I was thinking of 32 because then you could have a round of 32.
Oh yeah, then 16, then 8, then 4, then yeah.
Yeah.
But no, any number. You got Frank Johnson and Vance, them guys, you can have 38,
right,
37. Yeah. They'll make it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. They can take a prime number and knock it down.
Yeah. Those guys know algebra. I don't know none of that. Right. You know what I mean? I just know what PW said, just keep talking. I just know how to talk, you know? I'll be on the mic. Well, listen. I am so thrilled that we got to do this.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Talk about the little post. Mm-hmm. So that was cool that the post kind of got us reunited. So Peaches and Herd.
Yeah, let's keep it going. I this one's labeled Mr. National Podcast 2022, number 1.
Oh, I like it. We're getting back to the numbers. I like the numbers. I always like the numbers.
Cool.
All right.
Oh.
That's it.
I don't know if you can see up at the top, but we got your Mr. National, mymonet.com.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man. I'm still selling. People don't want it. They ain't jump on board, P-Dub.
No?
Hair, skin, I don't know. It's out there. They got body washes there, everything. Support a brother.
So you can also, we also got your Facebook. You can find you at Mr. National Podcast and on Instagram. Yeah. But you got a great Instagram. You got a great Instagram.
Oh yeah, I got people helping me out do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Your staff is really killing it.
Yeah. Keep it fresh, don't they?
Yeah. Check that out. If you're not on Instagram, get on Instagram. Mr. National Podcast on Instagram. Check it out.
That thing is crazy. Yeah. And don't be calling me about nothing on there because I'm not on there. That's what I'm saying. Check yourself. All right, P-Dub.
All right.
Look, it's over. We want to thank Kit Kitchen for all the intros. Kit, we didn't get around to your new intro. The new one, we'll get that the next show.
You got to figure out how to download
it. We're going to try to nail down a day or two and keep this thing going. Whether it's Sunday mornings or weekday evening, try to get it back. You know what I mean? So, because people say they like it, P-Dub.
Yeah, I know I do. I do it. So
that's what matters. Well,
peace out.
It's been great. Kit, take us out of here. Peace.